Hello everyone, I am Tessellating Hexagons, back with some more Undertale, Blindertale, und. In the last episode, stuff happened with Metaton and Science Laura, feels were had, and now we're going to the next bit of the game. Apparently, from what I've been told of this run, there's going to be this episode, and then the final boss next time, or something to that effect. Apparently there's going to be a little thing asking, like there's a, are you sure you want to do the final boss message before the final boss, so I'll know it when I see it, if I've not been lied to again. Now, I do want to show off, just before I go in, as you can see, I did, off camera, go back to Snowdin, increase my health again, and I put a load of stuff into storage, and bought 4 bicycles, and everything else is in there. I put the snowman piece away because I don't want to accidentally eat it, but then again, I might want it in my inventory? I don't know. Apparently there's a point where it does do a thing if you've kept it for this long. I don't know when, don't know what it's going to do, but I want to see it. I don't want to eat it. But I suppose it'd be nice to have as like a backup thing, but I've got the plaster as well. I don't think I've actually checked what that does. Because that was our original... Yeah, that's what I thought. It's a healing item, even though it was originally our original bit of armor. And I was also wondering, and I meant to ask Hexagons and I forgot to, is there another set of armor that we're missing? Because each set of armor that we get, combined with a weapon, seems to represent... That's an ominous noise. One of the 7 fallen humans, including us. It's a very long elevator ride. But we've only encountered 5 plus our own, so is there still one we're missing? Well, that was unnecessarily long. Wait a fuck. Wait a fuck, are you trying to do some sort of... Ooh, wait, what? No determination. Well, I'm not going to accidentally save just in case bad things happen, but... there's a lift. Oh, hello. This city, like the other... But what's in that lift? Wait a fuck. Could this possibly be... Oh, wait, no, duh. This is the... I thought maybe this connects to the room that was under construction in Cow Zelda's house. But no, this is the one that connects to MTT Resort, duh. And sure enough, the first time you inspect it, it says that it's in use. But it's supposedly not working, and apparently that isn't Science Laura's doing. And there's St. Paul's Cathedral in the background there. So, plot twist, Mount Ebert is actually secretly just London. Lego houses! We've transitioned from London to Copenhagen. And now... we have this light gradient effect thing that happened when we first left the ruins for the first time. Could we get any more nostalgia trippy? I had to ask! So there's no tree here, but this looks like Cow Zelda's house. Again, no messages to explain what any of this is. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm seeing a number of things that's worrying me. Papyrus asks, can you hear me? Yeah, apparently if you call him while you're on the bridge between MTT Resort and the Corp, then he'll tell you that you're breaking up and that it's difficult to talk. But how about you, Cow Zelda? Wow. So... Oh! This is the main menu theme, well, the game's main overture, that is. The whole doop 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 doop. Yeah, that's this tune. And these flowers. Gardening tools, really? Books. You don't need a book on how to make tea, but maybe that's just my inner Brit talking. Oh my. Now, are we talking about me, or are we talking about one of the other 6? Well, Froggett's telling me stories. Well, there's the key. See, I don't want to jump to conclusions. Because... yeah, this is... I feel like this is supposed to make me think that this is, like, a callback to Cow Zelda, but... well, first of all, Cow Zelda didn't say howdy. So... also, no sign of the... well... no sign of the... brand chocolate bar thing from last time. Okay, so this is either Cow Zelda's transgender, or this is some sort of history lesson disguised as a you're looking at the past of Cow Zelda, but it's actually not Cow Zelda sort of deal. There's these yellow flowers everywhere. Now this worries me. Because, yes, it was a patch of golden flowers that cushioned our fall when we landed in the underground for the first time. And there were others elsewhere, and hello, Earthbound! Oh. Lot of striped shirts. There's, again, the golden flower motif. And there are 2 beds this time instead of the one that was before. Toys that don't interest us, or at least they didn't in Cow Zelda's house. Well, I want to, but I don't want to steal it, goddamn. Well, I'm kind of curious now. Is this the last... Is this the last items that I was thinking about just now? Wow. Does this... Defense 15. Well, what's my current... I feel like... it would increase my defense goodily, but I like the armor I've already got. Can I put these back? Okay, apparently not. Well, I'll just stuff them in the dimensional box and no one will ever know that I have them. But that does answer my question. Okay, now we've seen all of the different humans' items. I'm guessing that was the first human that fell down, then. The one that's being referred to here. This idea of... See, it's this one that's under renovations now. The one that Azrael was attending to would... No! Prolapsanuses can't talk. You can only burb sexually. I feel like this is going to end badly. I'm guessing because of the way they're saying this and the way this house works, I'm guessing... Ooh. Is Cow Zelda literally actually more Zelda than I gave her credit for? Is she actually like... Oh, is Azrael Cow Zelda's son as well, which would make Cow Zelda the queen? Oh, So this is Asgore's house then. Azrael was referred to as the king's son. This is Asgore's house, and it looks a lot like Cow Zelda's house. And Asgore and the last 4 letters of Cow Zelda's name equals Azrael. Oh. Mr. That Guy, that's adorable. But, wow. I see what you did there, because if Cow Zelda's the queen, Asgore's the king... Oh my, oh my, oh my. Wait. Oh shit, we're going into the basement, which in Cow Zelda's house was the exit of the ruins. Beyond that door was where we encountered Flowey for the second time, apart from all the times he's been stalking us. But here's the thing I was getting at before. Yes, the golden flowers cushioned our fall when we fell into the underground the first time, and when we fell off the bridge during that encounter with Undyne just before we met the mad dummy. But Flowey is also a golden flower. And so I'm not entirely sure how to feel. From the end of but that's this year. It's an old calendar from the end of this year. What? Huh. I kind of want to stop and theorize. Oh god, the music's got feel heavy. Oh my. So, the first of the 7 humans, presumably... Wait... Oh, so this is what the golden flowers... No? Unless you deliberately grew plants to entangle and trip other humans so that they would fall into the hole in the hopes that one of them was carrying a golden flower seed, maybe? There's something I was going to check. Oh, yes. Dimensional box A. Right. Toy knife, faded ribbon. And... heart locket. Huh. Have we been working backwards then? Well. Such is fate. Right. Oh, is this why they're trying to break through the barrier? All for one dead human? People in this world wouldn't do that much. Okay, I killed you, I'm sorry. Oh. That doesn't sound like a good time. I'm going to stop for a moment just to think for a sec. Okay, so the worn dagger and the heart locket is belonging to the first human. But then... you'd have thought that each subsequent human got a bit further in the underground. Like, so there was the faded ribbon and the toy dagger, and then the what came after that? The manly bandana and the glove. You would have thought that would be the third human, and the dagger was the second human, and I mean the toy knife, whatever. I should probably stop theorizing, because a fair amount is probably going to be revealed unto me right here and now. Well, this is interesting, but oh, there's a curve! There's a corner! Washua? Oh. So... everything is symbolic! Ah! And we're back out here again! Chiron! I could have done more in our battle, but at least I was nice to you. The villagers thought that Azrael killed the oh my god, it's the legend of Bedd Gêlert again. Except, okay, slightly different, but... there you go, Undertale's not so original after all, but... no one asked you, mad dummy. So... Azrael... I was gonna say Azrael may have died, and that's why Cow Zelda's so motherly, maybe, but... he wouldn't die? He didn't fight back, okay, so he's the embodiment of a pacifist run, then. So this whole thing started with a gross misunderstanding that has been done before. Final Frogget, hello! Did they put up the barrier from the inside, then? No? Oh. So he did die, but his dust lived on in the golden flowers, and that's why they're everywhere? Or is Azrael reincarnated as Flowey the arsehole? This worries me! I want to like Azrael, but I don't want to like Flowey. Well, that, like, this is yet another instance of... I don't remember... in fact, this, I think, was something that I've spoken about in real life, but not on recording. I've just gone silent so I can observe this conversation, but... in real life, I've criticised some media, I don't remember exactly what, but all these things that... okay, it's starting to worry me now, because you've got different... Let us go, give us hope, save us all, wow. I've criticised stories in the past where the whole thing could just be worked out with a simple round-table discussion, if someone were to simply explain the situation. But this is one of those stories where there's been a misunderstanding and people have reacted extremely on both ends. See, I'd feel like... if you do a pacifist run, will you get more of these encounters who explain more of it to you? What's this lift for? Well, what's down here, then? Oh my. That's golden. Well, is this the... huh? Huh? There's a fucking shortcut? Like, what? Well, alright then. Oh. So would you have more encounters on a pacifist run and fewer on a merciless run because there's no monsters left to tell you the story? And are you, like, because I'm a silhouette here, is this blackness symbolic of having killed a couple of monsters here and there, and here's the Zelda symbol again, and I feel like something's going to happen here that's going to cause us to kind of have a bit of a shit time. I mean, as it is, this parallax thing with the foreground, yeah. I was going to say, it's a callback to our first meeting with Sans. You're going to hate me for the wanton killing I did in the first couple of parts of this LP, aren't you? Well... you're not even talking in Comic Sans. I feel like something bad's going to go down. Unless Sans was secretly the king all along. Plot twist! But no, can't be. Wouldn't line up with all the stories that we've heard so far. Which is kind of the gimmick of this game. Yeah, I remember being told very early on, I don't remember who by, it was sufficiently cryptic, the EXP doesn't stand for experience. It's going to stand for something like, I don't know, entomological extreme psychopath, or something like that. There we go, close enough. See, to be fair, going into this game blind kind of good story-wise, because it's a story that works best if you're going through it blind, but it's not good game mechanic-wise, because the game wants to punish you on the first round, which seems a little bit wantonly cruel. I'm guessing love is also an acronym. Yep, there we go. Lesbians ovulating very excitedly? Where's the E coming from, then? Well, to be fair, perhaps you shouldn't have such misleading acronyms, but yeah, this game tells you it's an RPG, and then punishes you for expecting it to be an RPG, because, I mean, yes, it's different, but that's kind of why I made those mistakes in the first part of this LP. You know, it's not like I want to hurt everyone here, but I mean, only level 3. I don't even remember where most... I remember killing the Snowdrake, and that's it, but that didn't get me to... I remember being level 2 for a while, but I don't remember how I got to level 2. I do wonder. Not entirely, but I made an entertaining LP out of it. Well, okay, I'll think. I did know from the relative beginning that this wasn't going to be a pacifist run. I referred to it as a impatient pacifist run, because I'm trying to think of what I'm trying to say. Like, I wanted to do it as pacifistly as possible. I've heard that you can't actually do a pacifist run on your first try no matter what. I don't know if that's true, but what I wanted to do was just play through the game and see how it went down. And I think that's good, because there are too many people who just go through pacifist runs saying, oh, I'm being so unique by doing a pacifist run on YouTube. Like, no, there are so many more diverse endings with non-pacifist runs. So I don't care. I've done as close to the right thing as I could do on my first run. So, Sans, how will you judge me? I'm assuming you're the one doing the judging, because I'm just reminding you of that one episode of Red Dwarf where I don't remember the circumstances, but everyone is judged by their most harsh critic, and it's just this shapeshifter that can transform into each of them. And of course, the cat just lets himself off scot-free, because he's just like, ah, my pancake, and clearly that's what's going to happen here, clearly. Unless Flowey's the judge, in which case I'll just be like, well, I mean, you know, fuck you too, Mr. Guy. Throne room, huh? I'm guessing... Well, what's down here, then? I feel like we're about to reach the end. Is this a staircase that leads to the room under renovation in Cowzelda's house? Because I swear to fuck. Oh, no, it's this instead. This is interesting. Lovely. Now, I did have a theory about this, but I kept quiet about it just in case. Because I've heard little bits and pieces that each colour that we've seen throughout the game has represents a different one of the humans, as well as a different, not attack style, but like stance. Red, as we've seen, we move freely on, you know, up, down, left, right. Orange is the attacks where if you're moving, you'll be fine. The idea of constantly moving. The yellow was Dr. Alphys, the pew pew, the shooty upside downy one. Green is attacks that heal you rather than hurt you. Cyan are the attacks that don't hurt you as long as you keep still. Dark blue is gravity, as we saw with Papyrus. And then there's purple, which is the one that Muffet used with us. You can only move a fixed distance up and down, but left and right is fair game. And there's white, which is monster souls, which you'd see if you killed Cowzelda, as a whole bunch of people have done on their runs, and then they decided to go back and change it, because they wanted to be pacifist instead of playing the legitimately blind like they said they were going to. Lucky 70X amongst others. And calm. I feel like this is probably the yes-no thing. I don't know what's beyond here. Either if I walk into that door, it'll ask me if I want to proceed, and then it'll be final bossy and stuff. Or it'll take me into an ages-long cutscene and/or a battle with, I don't know, most likely Sans at this point. Either way, first of all, I don't think Sans is the final boss. He's going to be like a pre-final boss, if he's even in there at all, if that's not just straight up the final boss. So I'm going to call it an episode here, just so we can all digest what we've experienced, and so that I can have a reasonably length episode instead of like a 30-minute part and then another ridiculous long part. I don't know. But Anyway, yes, the 7 colours plus white represent the 7 humans that fell down, including me, and the monsters. And of course, each of the equipment items that we've picked up in pairs all represent different fucking humans. And I'm sure the colours match up somehow. The whole thing with snow golf in the very beginning, each potential flag that comes up with that represents a different colour of human and explains how each human thought. So purple, which was our case, the whole taking careful notes and achieving the end of ball, that was the purple human, whichever one that happened to be. And if you get all of the different colours, then it pops up with a red flag saying, I don't know, you used each of these different coloured related virtues. Like yellow, I think, is justice, for instance, or something to that effect. I don't know. Spoilers, unless you're, you can look it up on someone else's playthrough, or you could just ask the Star Jar, because she is the veritable font of all knowledge about this game. But I've rambled for long enough. I have been and will continue to be tessellating hexagons, and in the next episode, well, I don't want to say shit's gonna go down once and for all, but stuff is definitely gonna happen, and I went to Snowdin for nothing, apart from those bicycles. But every time I save a quit and then come back, I've lost my bonus HP, so at the start of the next episode, I'm gonna have to go back and restock that, but I'm still rambling. See you next time.